Good morning. Today's message is titled Love Is. Several months ago, I mailed a get well card to Marge Danner. Marge is 88 years old. Can you believe it? She was battling cancer while going through radiation treatments. I offered to drive her to those treatments. Well, shortly after that, I received this card from Marge, along with a beautiful silver ring, and I'm wearing it on my pinky finger right here. The ring has a tiny cross on it and is engraved with the word faith. And the card reads, Dear Mary Beth, thank you so much for the card and your prayers. I have finished 16 days of radiation, and now I'm on the mend. I was able to drive myself, and I did fine with my new car that I had to get because my 22-year-old car didn't pass inspection. And I thought, wow, she drove herself and she got a new car. Plus, what kind of car lasts 22 years, right? A short time later, I made a visit to see Marge, delivering a cheerful balloon to congratulate her on her medical success. We talked for a very long time while sitting on her back porch. Finally, when it was time for me to leave, I asked her if she needed anything. Marge was hesitant at first, but finally shared two things that she needed. First, she said, I can no longer bend over to trim my own toenails. It is too painful. Second, I can no longer de-weed my plant beds in my yard. It is too difficult, and sometimes I get dizzy. As she was telling me her needs, a big plan formed in my head. I had goosebumps just thinking how God had already created ways to help Marge, ways that she didn't even know about. After she finished, I replied, I can help you with those toenails. There's a nail salon across the street from the church. I will schedule a pedicure for you. And here's a photo of us. It looks like we're in Paris, right? Here's a photo of us at the salon. Some very luxurious pedicures. And to solve her second need, Pastor David had just shared an email with staff from Joey LaVenture offering to help anyone who needed yard work. He wanted to reach out and help others with his ministry. So I contacted Joey, and he was happy to help Marge. Here's how Marge's yard looked before Joey worked on it. Okay, it's kind of a dark picture, but there were several areas of beautiful plant beds that were just engulfed in weeds. All right? Well, here's how beautiful the yard looked after hours of de-weeding, pruning, and hauling off debris. It's amazing the transformation. Marge is with us today in the clubhouse, and she's kind of camera shy, so I'm not going to show her yet. And Joey had planned to be here with us too, but he had a family emergency that just came up, and we'll have to bring him in another time. But Marge has created a special gift for Joey as a warm way of saying thank you for all of his hard work. The work he did in Marge's yard gave her, and still does, gives her much joy and happiness. Now I'm going to read a card, part of a card that Margie is going to give to Joey when she gives him his gift. So this is a card to Joey, and she wrote, Dear Joey, this is what I was doing while you were toiling in my flower garden. So we're going to show Marge and the amazing gift that she was making while Joey was working in her flower garden. You ready? All right. This is a most beautiful handmade quilt. Look at all those gorgeous colors and squares and patterns. And Marge spent a lot of time with her talented daughter making this beautiful quilt for Joey. And I know he's going to love it, Marge. It's so pretty. So I know Joey isn't here today, but we will make sure he gets this beautiful handmade quilt. And Marge, I'm so proud of you for coming and for giving back to him, right? And I love that you were making this while he was out there working in your backyard. I didn't even know that. That's so cool. I hope this story will inspire you to reach out and help someone, because look at all the different ways that we've all helped each other here in this one little story. And whatever you're able to do will have a lasting impact on that person. And it will also have a lasting impact on you. Love is helping others. So last week, I shared this scripture with you. We had Glenna Olms in here and her amazing little story about the snowman on the flannel board. I shared it with you last Sunday, but I believe it's worth sharing again. This is a great scripture. I know there is nothing better for people than to be happy and to do good while they live. Ecclesiastes 3:12. So look at Marge, look at me if you want to, look at Joey. It's doing good. Love is helping others. That's one of the reasons. So reach out and do something. We love you. We miss you. And I hope we'll see you soon. Bye.